One of our main concerns I have here for Eastbrook Station is, if you look in the background, you see the footbridge there, and it's really user unfriendly, if you like, for people with mobility scooters and mums with pushchairs, prams, etc., and even the elderly people with shopping trolleys, etc. The footbridge itself is quite modern. It's been recently refurbished, but the problem is for people getting from this side of the platform over to the other side, yeah, especially with special needs, it's virtually impossible. And the alternative is a 3/4 of a mile walk around the village to the, if you look a bit further down the line there, you'll see a white fence on the left. That's where the nearest foot crossing is. So just beyond the station, on the other side, is a large housing estate, and the footpath leads from the station here to that housing estate, and it was unlit for many years. Quite an unfriendly footpath to walk along at night. And one of my colleagues some years ago made approaches to the housing association to perhaps get lights fitted, but they never seemed to progress any further. It culminated in an attack on a young girl back about 14 months ago, that prompted us then to sort of resurrect the ambition to get lights put on this footpath, and that's really what we did. We approached the company again. They didn't want to come on board, and eventually we decided to run a campaign on that side of it, and we went to the constituents. We got a signature of 1,100 signatures, and we then presented it to the company, and they came on board and they funded it, and today we've got the lights in place. It's to try and get obviously better access facilities, especially for people getting off a train here, wanting to go across to the other side of the village, and similarly from that side of the village to come onto this side to get trains.
A Network Rail spokesperson said, "We recognise there are accessibility issues at some of our stations, including at Eastbrook. We have nominated the station, as well as a number of other stations, to the Department for Transport for Access for All funding to improve accessibility in our next funding control period, which runs from 1st of April 2024 to 31st of March 2029. We are still awaiting an announcement from the DFT on whether any funding is to be allocated to future Access for All projects."